is a girl, reach the edge of decision.
Yes, thank you, too. Yes, I'll call back later, Doc, to find out how the child's doing. Yeah, bye.
I'll take this cream. I freckle so when I'm out in the sunlight. Oh, and I almost forgot. Oh, I start sneezing when I just think about riding out into the country.
Oh?
Dr. Brower says it's mild hay fever. Pardon me.
I'll be with you in a moment.
No rush. I have lots of time.
He said I should take some of those
Antihistamines.
Yes.
Here you are, Miss Shaver.
Yes, that's just what he suggested. And thank goodness, because I'll certainly need them going on that picnic.
I tried them out to see how you react a few times before you drive the family car. Antihistamines make some people drowsy.
Me? Driving today's traffic? Oh, Henry has grounded me. Say, would these antihistamines do Henry any good?
Well, I'd suggest you ask Dr. Brower first. This preparation also contains a decongestant, which may be dangerous for people with high blood pressure.
Oh.
Shaver?
Thank you. Oh, just charge it. And regards to Emma.
Wilson's Pharmacy? Yes, Miss King. Last week? Yes, I'll take the number. 34154. Yes, that's the prescription order of Dr. William Paul Cook. You want it refilled? Yes, I have the prescription right here. 1 tablet, taken twice daily as directed. Yes, we'll be happy to deliver. But first, Mrs. King, we'll call Dr. Cook. We must find out if he wants you to continue this medication. Not at all. Thank you. Fine. Larry, call Dr. Cook on this.
I'm Clark Norman.
Well, I am glad to meet you. Professor Bradley had some nice things to say about you.
Please, answer it.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Oh, Audrey, how are you, dear?
Oh, just wanted to let you know I haven't deserted you, Dad. I'll be down to help with inventory after 4 o'clock class.
I don't think that would be necessary. I think I've met your successor. You ready to roll up your sleeve?
Well, yes. That is, well, don't you think we ought to talk about it first?
Oh, we'll have a little talk first.
Talk? At inventory time? Dad, there's a lot of work to be done. This is no time to talk.
I know that, dear. But between your schooling, your classmates, and your father being a pharmacist, I didn't want your whole life to be one big prescription.
Look, if you're ashamed of me, I can grow a mustache.
Grow a mustache? I'm not ashamed of you. Don't grow a mustache. Look, Audrey, dear.
Well, I never thought I'd live to see the day when my own father refuses help from his almost graduate pharmacist daughter. One would think that a person in your position would thank his lucky stars that he has a daughter who can...
Oh, I am very thankful, dear. It's just that I want my little girl to lead an everyday life.
Of course, if you don't want me in Wilson's Pharmacy, I can make other plans.
I wish you would, dear.
Imagine. Well, I ought to open a pharmacy on the other side of the street just to teach him a lesson.
Nothing like burning your bridges before you know which way you're going. I guess I sort of took it for granted you were going to intern with your father.
Hey, it wouldn't work anyway, little Audrey. You see, your daddy's afraid. Yeah, he's afraid you're going to change the prescription department. You know, nice little chartreuse curtains and maybe even pink doilies under each apothecary.
Stop it, Ray. I was only telling you about how I was going to decorate my apartment when I get one of my own. After all, we all are graduating, and it's not too early to start thinking about how we're all going to live.
That's right. Where? Man, I can't wait to get home.
Hey, Deep South, where are you going to take pharmacy board exams?
Well, I'm going home, buddy boy. Home. That's where I'm going to take the board, because that's where I'm going to practice. Where are you going to take it?
Oh, I'm taking it right here. Then if I want to practice back home later, I can get a license there by reciprocity. That's me, Buddy Brown, have mortar and pestle, will travel.
I wonder where I am going.
You might consider hospital pharmacy, little Audrey. You might even intern a county. I might even put in a good word.
That isn't by any chance where you're doing your internship.
Certainly is. Best-looking nurses in town. If you're there, I'd not only have company at coffee breaks, but dinner dates, too.
You'd better save some of that professional manner for some of your patients.
I can see you there. I can see it all just as plain as day.
Where?
You, in the middle of the hospital pharmacy. A little bright light shining through the days. Hospital pharmacy offers many avenues of service and development. Our pharmacists have custody of all drugs. The supervision of these medicines requires people capable of handling critical responsibilities, such as procurement, storage, and the inventory control of pharmaceutical products. Preparation of special formulations. Bulk compounding and prepackaging of prescription medication that is needed throughout the hospital. Many hospital pharmacists are in charge of centralized sterile supplies and services for all hospital needs. Special handling of radioisotopes, so important to medical breakthroughs, providing drug information in clinical trials of new drugs in cooperation with physicians. There are opportunities in planning, in personnel, in budgeting.
It seems as if hospital practice would bring the pharmacist closer to the patient's total treatment.
You get the message. There's a wonderful opportunity in hospital pharmacy. Not only to dispense the medicines physicians prescribe, but to check the results along with the physician on a day-to-day basis.
You can sure get carried away. I got to call my father. Hello, Dad. Audrey. Yes, well, I know you'll be tired tonight, and I didn't really take you seriously when you said that I didn't have to help with inventory.
I'm not taking inventory tonight, dear. Something has come up.
Well, you are all right. I mean, just because kiddingly you told me that you didn't want me around doesn't mean that I can't.
I wasn't kidding. I think it would be best if you interned to some other pharmacist. You get more out of it.
But who would you get to assist you?
Well, this is my problem. I'll talk to you later, dear. Bye. See if you two have introduced yourselves.
Yes, sir.
Well, Donovan here is considering interning with me, Ed, but he's a pretty particular fellow. Can't quite make up his mind.
It's not that. It's just that I feel as though there may be some misunderstanding here.
Oh, we'll go into that later. To bring you back, Ed, to your intern days?
Intern days? I go back even further than that, remember?
Hmm?
Before you remodel a prescription lab, I used to sit on a stool right over there, waiting for deliveries. My mother was widowed, and my delivery money helped pay my schooling.
Yeah, you rode the wheels off that bike.
And you took me down for my first driver's license. My mother thought I was too young. But when you told her that I was a courier of health and mercy, and that I couldn't be slowed up by bicycle wheels, whew, what a line.
Well, someone had to drive that new delivery wagon.
I learned about pharmacy right here, Donovan. Things you don't learn in school. Remember when I used to argue about delivering just 12 little capsules?
Oh, you argued many things. You never could reconcile yourself to driving an 85-horsepower engine just to deliver a 2-ounce bottle.
Until you told me the contents of that 2-ounce bottle helped save the Burke boy.
You remember that. Be interested in knowing, then, that the little Burke boy is the father of a new little Burke boy who has inherited the same inability to digest his food.
Yeah, but do they have to get sick in the middle of the night, Mr. Wilson?
Middle of the night, morning, any time. People don't choose the time to become ill. And people who are interested in helping other people don't complain about the hours.
They don't, huh?
That's all they complain. Well, but they do what has to be done.
I can see what you mean. You can get all the theory in the world in pharmacy school, but to be a pharmacist, you have to practice where the people need you.
Well, then, what's stopping you?
Oh, I'm going to practice community pharmacy.
Then we'll get together.
Well, I'd like to think about it and perhaps talk to you about it later.
Why don't you two get together now? I only dropped by to see if Mr. Wilson would participate in a panel discussion at the September meeting of our local pharmacy association. We took a chance to put you on the program. Thought you'd cover poison control at community level.
If it's black tie, you can take me off the program.
Business suit. See you at the country club next Wednesday. Same room, same time. Bye, Donovan. Hope you sign on.
Good to meet you. Fine fellow. He delivered for you, huh?
Yes, interned here as well. But that 85 horsepower engine was too much for him.
What do you mean?
Well, Ed was attracted to a pharmaceutical manufacturing company. Now he brings new information to many pharmacists. And I might add it would take more than an 85 horsepower engine to deliver what he has to offer now.
You're right. A community pharmacy is a health information center. People come here for advice as well as to get service and medicines. Does that call in physicians in this area, too?
Oh, yes, indeed. Now, what was this misunderstanding you were talking about?
Well, it's just that I didn't think I'd have a chance to intern here. After all, Audrey is your daughter.
And you don't want to work for Audrey's father?
It's not that. It's just that logically she'll do her internship here, and I...
Logically? Well, if things happened logically, I'd still be in my father's feed and hay store. And Audrey would be a ballerina or looking for a husband or some other logical thing. Instead of that, she dreams of great scientific breakthroughs, of becoming a hometown Madame Curie.
Research?
Well, she hasn't put her finger on it yet. But she's thinking of chasing down the Amazon for some unknown weed that carries a secret benefit to mankind.
Bet she doesn't weigh 100 pounds dripping wet.
What's up here that weighs? And I want her to find her own level of inquiry without having to answer to her own father.
I should think having a father like you would be an invitation to learning. Are you sure she doesn't want to intern here?
Well, of course she wants to. She wants to be here, Project Hope, the Peace Corps. She should have been quintuplets to do all the things she wants to do. Do you know why my daughter is not going to intern here?
Not really, sir.
Because she doesn't belong here. Oh, she'd do a good job. She loves people. But she doesn't need day-to-day contact with them to get by. She could live on an island, in space. She, her books, and her thoughts would be enough.
We're sure all different, aren't we?
Indeed we are. Well, I can spend just so much time back here compounding prescriptions, but then if someone doesn't say hi... I need people as much as I need my profession. Excuse me. Wilson's Pharmacy. She what? 1 second. Yes, that's what it calls for.
Yes, we know the antidote for that one. We've pumped the baby's stomach. I just wanted to confirm the prescription order to be sure.
Cleaning the medicine cabinet, she took everything out and left the bottle where the baby could reach it and forgot. Thanks. And thank you, Doctor. Yes. I'll call back later to see how the child's... Bye. Put warnings on bottles. Keep away from children. Use only as the doctor directs. A loving parent cleans a cabinet and forgets. People. We need them, but they need us, too.
I guess that's why working here appeals so much to me. Even beyond what Professor Bradley told me.
Oh, what did he tell you?
Well, I hope you don't think I'm telling you this just to flatter you.
Well, this time of the day, young man, a little flattery helps.
Well, he told me about the years you've served the community, and about the families who've learned to trust and rely on you.
Go on.
And about the flood, and how you organized a citizens' health group during the crisis.
That was quite a year.
But you're not content to stand still. You attend regular seminars at the college to keep abreast of what's going on in pharmacy.
That's not flattery, young man. That's our profession.
And the Boy Scout.
Oh, they keep me young. And when they learn first aid from the pharmacist, they think of him when they grow up and stock their own medicine cabinets. It's good business.
Well, there's another reason Professor Bradley particularly wanted me to intern with you.
If it's flattering, tell me.
Well, Professor Bradley said that you represent a high mark in the practice of pharmacy.
Oh, I see. That's very nice. Now, what do you think you would have to aid so noble a patriot?
Well, I can only hope that what I have works well for you.
Well, I would have hired you on site if you hadn't raised all those profound problems.
Well, I'm not looking for a temporary job, Mr. Wilson. I'd like to intern where I can continue practicing.
You married?
Yes, sir. Both my wife and I've worked for the past 2 years so that I can continue my studies in pharmacy.
Well, she might have to work another year, you know. You don't earn a comfortable pharmacist salary while interning.
Oh, she's prepared for that.
Well, if you were given a precious year beside a man who has made, what did Bradley call it, a high mark in the practice of pharmacy, how do I know that you wouldn't run off after the year to some space-age pharmacy? There's a lot more wild blue yonder in pharmacy now than when I started. Who knows? You might decide to be the first pharmacist in a moon probe.
Well, there's a lot of activity going on in that direction, but that's too far out. There's enough challenge right here on Earth for me.
Well, then, we shake hands? Oh, excuse me. Wilson's Pharmacy, may I help you? Yes? I have a young pharmacist named Clark Donovan working for me? Do I?
Betsy?
Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer to find out. You got the job?
Sure do, honey. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, yes, dear. Bye. It worked.
I'm so happy, Audrey. And I do so much want to thank you for the noble sacrifice.
Sacrifice? Why, Betsy, I knew that I wasn't going to get my practical experience with my father. I just wanted him to make the decision. Besides, I have to do graduate work if I'm going into research.
She knew what she wanted all the time. That's my little Audrey.
Well, I'm not going down any mosquito-ridden river to ask a bunch of restless natives which roots they chew for lumbago. No, sirree.
Hey, good news, and the hamburgers are on me.
Oh?
Clark Donovan, my husband, is interning with Mr. Wilson through the chicanery of his lovely daughter, Audrey.
I'll have a rare one.
Medium rare.
Just imagine in another year I can stop flipping hamburgers for you kids and start with my own family.
Oh, we're so happy for you, Betsy.
So grateful to you, Audrey.
Oh, can't you understand? I didn't do anything, really. I've known for a long time that I wanted research.
Well, you fooled me with those innocent questions. I could have sworn I persuaded you to work at my hospital. Oh, not little Audrey. Yeah, she's not the little domestic type creature you're trying to make her into. Well, I can see her riding through swamps full of wild alligators just to pick a little blossom off a moldy tree stump. Well, who knows? It may turn out to be the salvation of mankind.
It might be. Well, I don't think any of us have settled for morphine as the permanent answer for killing pain. Why, I understand that there's a fungus growth that...
Uh-oh. We're off on a safari with little Audrey. Oh, no, not Buddy Brown, though. He's got to have the red carpet treatment.
Well, a certain amount of it never hurts. Just so happens that there is a certain foreign country that is very interested in my talents, and I'm evaluating the offer.
Which country?
Oh, it's top secret at the moment, Audrey, but when I make a decision, I'll let you know.
Yeah. He has to find out if they have harem girls before he accepts.
As a matter of fact, I'm weighing that foreign offer against the competition for my services. Who knows, someday, maybe the World Health Organization will recognize my genius.
Can you imagine competing for 8-Ball Brown services? Why, whomever in the world would want you?
Just the Army, Navy, and the Air Force. They all want to make me an officer. And of course, there is the Public Health Service, the Veterans Administration, the Food and Drug Administration, and other government services.
Lord of mercy. What would the world do? Plus all the armed services if Mrs. Brown hadn't had her little buddy boy.
The world would have been a poorer place to live in, you may be sure.
Beef burgers to go with your bowl session.
Well, you may go whining and dining in the far-flung capitals of the world, but I know what I'm going to do.
We are now about to hear from that stone-broke philanthropist, the Deep South's gift to the pharmaceutical industry, Ray Haskell.
I didn't know you set your plans. Well, not that. You see, Buddy Boy has to announce something from time to time just to keep his eyes open.
Oh, but you did say you were going to look into being a medical service representative. I remember the conversation.
And I did look into it. But I found there's a lot more than just sales opportunities.
Well, you kept saying there's plenty of room at the top.
Mm-hmm. So there is. But 100 different ways to go. If you want to learn about specialization, you take yourself a trip through a pharmaceutical manufacturing house. Get an eyeful like I did. I thought a day in a pharmaceutical house was going to be like a trip through a factory. Instead, it was the opening of a bunch of new worlds to me that I didn't know existed. Why, in research alone, there is continual discovery going on. In measuring the actions of drugs in the body, research in pharmacology goes on long before medicines are made available for dosage. A look into the chemistry lab convinced me that our pharmaceutical chemistry courses were only an introduction to the world that lies ahead.
Research on drugs that come from natural products, plant and animal, make up the science of pharmacognosy. Here are the possible keys to new breakthroughs. Who unlocks the door and frees up new information that helps sick people all over the world toward a more healthful life. He can be sure of his reward.
I saw product development.
and through biological control areas. Then through production areas. I saw pharmaceutical solutions being prepared under the most advanced conditions. Modern tableting machines perform with high-speed production accuracy. The way capsules are made is a fascinating manufacturing example of careful efficiency. And the sterile conditions rigidly maintained in the preparation of injectables made me realize just how much responsibility exists in our profession. Quality is controlled in every operation. Pharmacists are employed in drug manufacturing, and you may be sure that only highly trained scientists set the high standards of quality control that is enforced in pharmaceutical plant operation. Then my friend took me into the marketing and distribution area. Here, pharmacists study distribution trends and needs in our country and abroad. Modern computer systems keep data process records, both on supplies and on the flow of material. I met pharmacists who are also writers, attorneys, and liaison men who keep in touch with the regulatory agencies. There were also pharmacists in the top administrative positions in the company. So, as much as I hate to admit it to Bud, there is plenty of room at the top.
You know, kids, what strikes me as vitally important is the fact that everything in your future, whether you go into research or government service or you practice as a community or hospital pharmacist, they all require you to keep on your toes and to keep well informed of your profession and learn about every new development that comes along.
And there's a new one every day.
Sometimes, too. Why, a few years ago, we hadn't even heard of many drugs we rely upon today. Go ahead, dear. The boys?
Oh, you know my father,
Hi, Mr. Wilson.
Bob Stewart, Dr. Bob.
Doctor? Mark Donna. Oh, you know everyone. To celebrate taking on a new intern, I thought I'd come over here and buy you all a hamburger. That is, if I can join you.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you very much. That's great about the job, Clark.
Thanks, Clark.
Hi. As you can see, we've all pretty well resolved our futures. That is to say, what fields of pharmacy that interest us the most and what we want to specialize in. Clark, as you know, is going into community pharmacy, and there's no greater public service than in this field which has so much opportunity. Hospital pharmacy is growing in its needs and in its services. The opportunities offered by the pharmaceutical industry range all the way from pure research to marketing and wholesale distribution. There are pharmacy administrators, executives, advisors and consultants, pharmacists who in association work, pharmaceutical journalists, and there is the vital area of teaching. Modern pharmacy requires new learning every day, and the role of the teacher cannot be overestimated. Have you thought of pharmacy for yourself? If you are interested in people and health and want a profession that offers security and great inner satisfaction, if you are willing to spend 5 or 6 years for an education at accredited college of pharmacy and continue studying every day after, even when you are well into your practice, if you do well in math and have a strong interest in science, you may qualify. This little booklet describes the many opportunities that lie ahead for you in pharmacy. Why don't you ask for it? Read it. You may want to join us.